knowing that they're going to have maps like Solar coming up a little bit later. They've had success on Parliament Uplink. They're going to see Recovery, Search and Destroy. Uplink Detroit will be Game 6, and if it goes the distance, Biolab Search and Destroy will be Game 7 here in the first best of 7.
I would love to switch Game 5 and Game 7 around. Biolab Game 5 and a Recovery Game 7, just for all the AW Columbus Open fans out there.
I see where you're going with that one.
Yeah.
Little bit of history. We opened up the year with FaZe versus OpTic Gaming in the grand finals. OpTic Gaming coming through the winners bracket. FaZe pulling off the 2 best-of-5 victories.
If they were to win 2 best-of-7s, that's not, like, they've already done one thing which has never been done. You know, they made that 3-0 comeback, not been done in COD Esports history. If they were to win 2 best-of-7s, that would just be absolutely ridiculous.
Crim 6 opened up with first blood, so already Zuma off the map, and he's that scary flanker that you always have to be cautious about. Now you're going to see Attach clutch up with a big kill there. He's got a sniper at short range, and he's going to have Karma nearby. Meanwhile, look at the action up here. Crim 6 on your minimap is going to be right around another player. Crim with his second kill on Attach there with the grenade. Heard the call, executed it, but Clayster in the 1-on-3 will now make it a 1-on-2. Formal and Karma left alive. Bomb was just planted at B. Clay has his work cut out for him.
Doesn't have any EMPs left either, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. He's just going to try and waste a little bit of time, see if he can get any intel at all of where OpTic are. He knows Formal's going to have a sniper rifle. He's already got to pick this round. Spots one, but can't finish it up. OpTic Gaming win round number 1.
And I'm wondering if Karma heard him fall from the top here. You saw Karma.
I think he just sees it. He sees him kind of go past that glaze window, and then he immediately ADSs and finds a very simple kill. But even if Clay had picked up that kill, Formal sniping, top garage, like that's just not an easy thing for Clay to pull off because Formal rarely misses.
1v3s are tough, man, but we'll see what Clay's going to do on the attack. He was able to get the 1 kill on Crim last round. Attach, the only other player on FaZe to pick up a kill in our first attack. Now we're going to see Clay, though. Up top, it looks like the bomb carrier, different opinion, and that is going to be Enable with the kill up top. Scump also going to be dropped. Crim out of the action. Karma will fall as well. Wow. All of a sudden, it's just Formal left alive.
All right, Formal, 1 versus 4, sniper rifle, hit marker off the bat. That's unfortunate. Kill, though, does connect with Clay. The stuns are going to come out. Has to anticipate a player potentially rushing him, and that's what he's kind of gone with. But FaZe more than happy to just play passive, plant the bomb, and try and set up. But one thing's for sure, Formal with the sniper rifle, as we touched on before, Chris, is absolutely lethal. He has the ability to do this.
But the thing with the sniper rifle, you need to be at range. And at the B bomb site, there are so many places you can hide to force a close range engagement. I don't think FaZe is going to make any mistakes here. This is going to be near impossible for Formal to do with less than 25 seconds on the clock. You're going to see the stuns come in. Formal's tagged up. Here comes the rush. Good night, son.
Yeah, he may as well just kind of sit in this corner and just wait. He heard the boosting. 12 seconds left. It was a 1v4. You don't really expect him to clutch that up. FaZe answer back in round number 2. S&D tied up 1-1.
Search and Destroy on Riot. We saw it just a bit ago. It is back once again. And FaZe, they're warmed up on this map. Their first attack paying off. OpTic will be back with the bomb in hand, and we're going to open things up. I want to watch Formal here, sticking with the sniper rifle. He's got his work cut out for him over at A, and you can see that's exactly where OpTic is going to be rushing forward to Scump, carrying your bomb this round.
Formal's Search and Destroy has improved so much since the start of the game. He's put a lot of time and effort into improving his game, and you can really tell his sniping as well.
Karma goes up for it.
Everyone knows is lethal. Karma's going to pick up that kill as well on Enable. So 4 versus 2 in favor of OpTic Gaming. And now just trying to consider what bomb site they want to go to. Zuma is going to be one shot. He has to escape. Is Clayster in a position to try and pick up a kill? He is, but he's going to be one shot as well. He should be good for dead. But no, the movement comes out. Karma, though, more than comfortable now. 1v4 for Zuma.
OpTic hasn't dropped a player. Bomb down. Finally, Scump will fall. But a 1-on-4 is now a 1-on-3.
He just has to go for it.
Zuma 3 streak. How do you pull this one off, Ben?
You have to be aggressive on OpTic Gaming because you know they're going to have height advantage. They're going to have everything going their way. You know, go back to ISO versus OpTic Gaming when we saw that crazy 1v4. The way that you win it is aggression, and that's exactly what Zuma's going to try and do here. And unfortunately, he's going to miss a couple of shots and will ultimately fall. OG respond back.
The attacking team has won all 3 rounds so far. Here's a look at Karma. For his second kill, Karma on a 4 streak now. Yeah,
he's started off this Search and Destroy very, very strong. And yeah, this would be a big map for them to win. If they can win this Search and Destroy, level up the series 1-1, makes FaZe's life a little bit more difficult.
Back to Zuma. Zuma switching out the ASM-1. He's going back to that value. We talked about his versatility. We've seen subs, barrels, the assault rifle, and snipers all in his hand throughout the day. And we'll see what he can do with the rifle. Off the start, though, it's going to be Clayster getting first blood, and you're going to have Enable with Bomb pushing up over at the A site. The key player here, though, is Zuma. He's got to stop the flank. You also got to keep your eye on Crim6. I have him highlighted for OpTic Gaming.
Yeah, Crim is in a great position to try and shut down Enable, and unfortunately the bomb is going to go down, and Crim not in a position to do anything. Zuma picks up that kill on the flank that we were looking out for before, so now it's a 4 versus 2 in favor of FaZe. Karma does respond with a kill on Clayster. 2 versus 3, Crim's going to fold. Now it's all down to Karma for the 1v3. Forces a 1 versus 2 with the pick on Zuma. Enable and Attach still alive.
We've seen so many 1v3s, 1v4s. The attacking side setting up very nicely once again. Karma on defense. Almost took out Enable. Now forcing the engagement up top. Has to go for the reload. Enable hiding. And this is such smart play here from FaZe. Even if he gets the kill, he's out of time.
FaZe, as soon as they recognized that Karma pushed past that bomb site and he wasn't playing the bomb, we're more than happy to back away, force Karma to run at him. It just bleeds that time off the clock. And as you said, Chris, you know, even if Karma does pick up those 2 kills, he's not going to have the time to go back and pick up that defuse.
Karma is playing so well up to this point, though. A rough start on Compound with the bow.
Enable was so impressive. I thought for a minute there he's actually going to pick up the 3rd kill in that clutch.
And here he is, off the break, leading the team. He has more kills than the rest of his teammates combined. And he is going to take this one down the middle.
And he's going to get immediately picked by Enable.
There's a headshot from Enable to open things up. Look at the flank, though. It's coming in. Zuma's going to get caught. A big reaction there from Scump. Going to turn on him. Clayster missing a snipe wide left of Crim6. Crim almost able to punish, but both players will survive the interaction. Looking up top, you're going to see Attach stacked up with the rest of FaZe here on defense. And on the other side, it's going to be a slow push coming in from OpTic Gaming.
Yeah, they've really kind of slowed down that tempo. After Crim doesn't pick up that kill on Clay, they just kind of try and rethink what they're planning. You can hear the sniper bullets rattling away. Crim still in a good position. He's going to spot Clay, and Clay misses the shot. You can't miss against Crim. He will punish you. And now 3 versus 2 in favor of OpTic Gaming. You got Enable and Attach still alive for FaZe. Enable forces a 2v2 with the pick on Formal. Is he going to get chased? Looking at the minimap, it looks like he potentially is. And Crim didn't spot him, and Enable is going to turn around and pick up Scumpy. Now Crim has to pick up this kill. It's a 1 versus 2, and Enable is going to escape with 22 seconds left. Crim still has to plant this bomb.
Yeah, bomb not down. If Crim survives and that clock ticks all the way down, it's still a round win for FaZe. So the pressure's on him to act. They split up on opposite sides of the map. You saw Enable going one corner, Attach the other. But Crim ran out of time to get the plant, and Attach, he's going to show his face, but runs away. One of the fastest players in the game. We talked about it earlier. Nice play there by the captain with the young buck Attach on this 2v1.
And, you know, Crim tries to go for that play of not playing the bomb and waiting to see if Attach is just going to kind of fly down and challenge. Attach peeks bomb and dashes away. And that's a big round for FaZe, the first defensive round that we've seen actually won so far.
Now, I just saw Clay. It looked like he was considering switching up his class, stayed with the same one. So now, Zuma getting in position.
I saw Karma Dolphin dive in Codfish.
It's his move, man.
It's so funny to watch. It really is. He's mastered it, though, so fair play.
And of course, Zuma, your bomb carrier, or excuse me, Enable your bomb carrier. Zuma on your screen is going to connect with the melee.
Quick reactions from Zuma.
And he gets out alive. So no punish, no trade coming in from OpTic Gaming. The defense stacked up with the high ground.
Crim just being so cautious of being in that corner. He's anticipating Clayster to potentially have that sniper rifle, and he's just going to call out to Formal, see if Formal can see Clay anywhere. With that thermal, he doesn't spot a thing, but guess what? Zuma's going to be pushing. Zuma picks up the kill, second of the round, looking to potentially pick up an ace here. He is at 6 and 4. Crim now turns the corner, and Zuma's going to pick up 3 now, looking for 1 more, but Scump immediately trades. He's in a 1 versus 4, forces the 1v3 with that trade. Enable, Attach, and Clay still alive for
Bomb
FaZe.
planted as well, we should point out. Enable got it down the 3rd time in this game. And you're going to see Scump forced into a hallway, and he's going to be executed. Here's your round ending kill cam one more time. FaZe with a whole lot of steam to open this one up. Enable, great game 1, leads the squad 3 plants, 6 kills.
This is the best Search and Destroy performance I've seen from Enable all weekend long. It really is. Obviously, Search and Destroy not over yet, but you know, following that momentum from map number 1, takes it into map number 2, and as you said, Chris, leading that team now. FaZe leads 4-2. It's going to be OpTic Gaming on the attacking side. Last time we saw them on the attacking side, of course, FaZe held strong on the defense.
This time around, I want to watch Zuma, though. He's put up double digits every S&D that I've been watching, and here is another big opening. First blood goes to FaZe, and you look at the mini-map, the pinch is here.
Yeah, Attach has played so passively, anticipating that if Zuma's going to push up, OpTic are going to reply to that by flooding straight through, and guess what? He kind of read that perfectly. He's going to pick up the kill on Scump. Now 4 versus 2, 4 versus 1. Formal all by himself for the second time this game.
This was excellent strategy on defense coming in from FaZe. So far, we've seen the offense kind of dominate this game. FaZe is going to send one so aggressive, but Formal is going to make this manageable. Bomb is down, 44 seconds to work with, and again, the minimap bend split up. The players are singled out.
You want to see Enable get a little closer here to Attach. Formal just going to take his time. This was a 1 versus 4, remember, 30 seconds left, and that is classic COD timing. I don't think Formal actually saw anything there.
They saw each other, didn't they?
No, I don't think they did. No, they didn't at all.
Oh, wow.
Both players completely blind to the positions. This is really manageable for Formal if he gets a little quicker in his movement. And oh my god, again, timing just against Formal there. That's so unfortunate. You will be able to pick up the bomb. 12 seconds left though. FaZe, pretty much all they need to do now is check that bomb site, and he should be dead, and he falls. FaZe go up 5-2, but if Formal is a fraction of a second slower or quicker there, he potentially sees Attach and picks up that kill, forces a 1v1 against Enable, which, judging by where Enable's positioning was definitely doable.
16 kills combining between Zuma and Enable. Solid play from start to finish. They're not making any mental mistakes. They are giving it their all against OpTic Gaming, and they could close it out right here on the attack. Enable taking the bomb once again. He's already got 3 plants. Can he get a 4th? Will he even need it? Zuma's gonna go through fire, but he's chased right away. Karma not spotted somehow, but Zuma just too quick. And now Zuma's on the flank. First blood went to Enable. Melee miss. Here's the big battle. Attach is gonna pick up a kill as well. It's only Krim left alive. FaZe has crushed OpTic here on Riot.
I want Zuma's ASM1, because I don't know what he just fired out of that thing, but that looked like a missile launcher. That was crazy. He shredded through that OpTic Gaming player right at the very back, and you're gonna get to see Zuma quickly pick up those final 2 kills. 11-6, he finishes Enable with a fantastic performance at 8-3. Attach 5-2. Clay kind of underperformed a little bit, 2-6, but it doesn't matter. Team 1, that's the end goal. FaZe now lead the first best of 7, 2 maps to 0. If they get another 2 maps, it forces the second best of 7.
We got to take a look at these numbers once again. Zuma has been a rock star in search and destroy.